Greetings and welcome. This week's video is the rare amateur vlog. Since it's been about a month, I've been owning this Tesla Model 3 2022, brand new, and it's the first time I'm going to pick it up. The first time I'm going to go use the Tesla Supercharger. I've been charging at home, so I haven't needed to drive it a lot lately, just because I don't go where to. So yeah, I'm gonna give a little review, a month's review, as I head over to this Supercharger and test it out for the first time. I've never used one, so we'll see what happens. Right now I'm at 148 miles, which is 42%. So we're gonna see how fast we can charge this up at the 41%. I'm gonna pull up the Supercharger that I'm going to go to, which is at a WaWa, Clearwater, Florida, in the countryside area. Alright, so I'm going to set this down while I'm driving and maybe talk a little bit about how I've been liking it, the car so far. Alright, coming out of the neighborhood now, I'd like to talk about a little bit about my enjoyment of driving this Tesla Model 3 for about a month now. The longest road trip I've done is from here to Disney World, which is about 2 hours, and it was smooth. I loved the autopilot, although I don't have what is now called enhanced autopilot, which I would get eventually, but I don't have the $6,000 to throw at that just to have it drive a little more for me. But the auto steer, awesome feature to have while on cruise control or autopilot. The whole autopilot system with the auto steer that I can use, excellent. Pretty much drives itself on the highway for the most part. It gives you the little warnings. You gotta tug on the wheel or press a button every once in a while, but other than that, smooth sailing. And I'm pretty much used to the regenerative braking at this point. It was hard to get used to at first. I tried to set it on the other settings. It lets you do creep and roll to make it seem like more of a combustion engine, internal combustion engine car. It'll keep applying torque to the wheels after you've stepped off the accelerator, but it's not as if the battery, it's best to do with regenerative braking as much as you can. So I got used to it, and yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I'm used to it, and now sometimes I'll drive my parents' car. They'll be like, "Oh shit, that's right, I gotta use the brake pedal when I'm stopping." So it's an interesting little change up, but it's definitely cool. Drives real smooth. I mean, and then of course the acceleration. Oh my gosh, I tested that out in the 4-second to 60. I didn't fully pedal to the metal because I was a little scared. We were in this it was a safe area. I was just paranoid because there's bushes on either side, and an animal could have jumped out and I would have smashed it. Damn, the lighting is horrible on this camera angle right now. Unfortunately, I don't have a cameraman, so I'm just have this set up on a tripod, and I'm holding it kind of on the console so it doesn't slip over, and the lighting is not great, but this is the way it's got to be for now. Right now we're at 143 miles of range. I got 11 minutes to go, 6.1 miles to the WaWa where the Supercharger is at, and I'm going to use the Supercharger for the first time. I also noticed it says preconditioning battery for fast charging since I put navigate to the specific Tesla charger destination, whatever Supercharger, and preconditioning battery for fast charging. So that's pretty cool. Alright, we made it to the WaWa in Clearwater, countryside, Clearwater, Florida. We got the Tesla Superchargers behind me. There are quite a number of Teslas here. One guy just pulled out next to me. He's pulling away. And so now now I got space around me, so I don't feel as shameful about being a complete noob. 136 miles, what was it, about 39.8% battery right now, I guess. And so we'll see how long it takes, and I'll see how easy it is for me to do this. Alright, check it out. 15-minute general parking. We got the nice, I mean, it looks just like the one I'd use at home, so I guess I just kind of plug it in. Pull it out. It's plugged in now. And it's doing the green thing. Yay! Kind of. Okay. It's, ooh, yeah, it's making a sound now. Woo. Now let's see what the screen says. Supercharging tips. Find the fast supercharger, filter by 3 volts, navigate, ride with 20% battery or less to maximize charge rate. Oops, leaving space between cars, right, move your car after charging. Fees may apply, idle fees may apply. So, ooh, baby, look at that. 20 minutes, already getting what I get in like half hour to an hour at my house. 753 miles of discharge per hour. Damn, son. Alright, that was a lot easier than I expected. So it's, what is it, 7:19? It says about 20 minutes, so we'll see if that's accurate. But, so I wasn't fully uncharged. So I'm wondering if it maybe like half an hour for a full. Also, it's stopping itself at 90% as per recommended to extend the battery life. So, that was really simple. I thought I was gonna have to like put my phone up to it or something to pay. I guess it's all through the credit card on the app. All I did was back in, take the thing out of the slot, plug it into press the button to open the little hatch for the thing to come up, and plugged it in and it started charging. That's awesome. I love it. High usage supercharger station. Charging limit set to 80%. Adjust limit if needed. Oh. So, yeah, check my phone, and it gave me the notification that it's a high usage thing, so it set it to 80%, and then I just bumped it right back up to 90%. And now it's going to take 30 minutes to get to 90%. So I guess it's a suggestion, not a rule, because it said, you know, adjust it. Yeah, just limit if needed. Well, whatever. Maybe I might get charged a premium. We're already spending about $5 here. So let's see what the total is and the time it took at the end of the session. Charging update. It's now 7:27. That's 9 minutes about since I started charging. We're at 219 miles now. And damn, 400. It's went down a little. It's at 500 miles per hour, which is 50 to 100 times faster when I'm charging at home, which is insane. It's 48 amps. The phone said that is an insane amount of current. Really wild. And the more I'm reading these supercharger tips, I'm realizing that it kind of varies. Find the fastest supercharger. Yeah, so we did the navigate supercharger, so the battery was preconditioned for faster charging. That's dope. And then leave space between cars. Neighboring stalls may share power, meaning, so right now there isn't a car on either side of me directly, so I guess like if there's a car next to you, those two things might be using the same power. Yeah, I just want to get out. I want to get out of the car so I can get the thumbnail. Oh yeah, it's making a nice little sound there. Listen to that puppy. Whew! The sun is beating down. Look at puppy go. Woo! All that energy, all that power transfer. It's wild stuff. Checking in at 7:40. It's been 21 minutes. It has 8 minutes remaining. Tesla gave me a nice notification here. Supercharging is almost complete. Please check the app for videos. Idle fees may apply beginning 5 minutes after charging session ends. So that's cool. Gives you 5 minutes to get back to your car before you get charged idle fees. Good to know. Coming in for a landing here. 2 minutes remaining. It's just about right on the money. 30 minutes. Started at 7:19. It's 7:47. 2 minutes left. So I was at 38% or something. I didn't check the exact percentage, but we're about to be at 90%, and that was half-hour charge at this supercharger. I'm sure I know it varies, and it keeps slowing. This power is slowing down up until it gets as high. The higher the charge, the slower the slower the charging. I'm sure that it's got to be some electrical engineering reason. It looks like we're about to clock in at just under $24. Blew my balls off with how fast it was, especially at the start. If only it could do that the whole time, that would have been like 15 minutes. But definitely a great way to just... I wouldn't do this regularly because I can charge it with the electricity at home probably a little cheaper because it's not supercharging. Definitely a great way to quickly charge your Tesla up on the road. Looks like we're getting 23.63 calculating remaining. Oh, there it goes, charging complete. $23.65, Clearwater, Florida. Took exactly 30 minutes, just like it said when I told it to go up to 90%, not 80%. Maybe that's why it charged me. I don't know. But let me go unplug it before I get the old fee. Alright, we're just gonna go like this. And we're just gonna go like this. Just kind of goes in like a magnet or something. And that's that. We got 322 miles. Because this is the dual motor long range, not the performance, not the highest end, but the middle. And yeah, I'm gonna go drive home now with a 90%, pretty much full charge. A full charge that you should safely do, I guess. Yeah, that'll do it for this video. This is a fun little time at the WaWa. First time supercharging. I feel like a noob for thinking of how much of a noob I was going to be. I mean, it was so easy. It was like plugging it in at home, except it was just outside behind me. Just pulled it out, plugged it right in. All the payments done through the app or whatever, and way easier than I expected. 5 out of 5 experience, and yeah. That's 1 month of driving this Tesla Model 3 long-range dual motor. Badass car. Highly recommend. Alright. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. Probably some kind of musical performance. Peace.